Wait to the end?
Why not?
Okay, it's really cool, and it's only for the first 10 people. Okay, fine. I'm just gonna. I'll do this one now, and I'll do the other one later. How about that?
Okay.
So all you have to do is tweet at Vark. That's VARK, and then first 10 of you say, I saw the Vark.com review on @Rad On The Web. Send me some teas and stickers. So teas and stickers for the first 10 of you guys that tweet at Vark, and just let them know that you saw.
And you can do it now and get ahead of the pack that's watching on video later.
But just so you know, the people that are watching later, you might still have a chance at getting giveaways.
Right, I'm not trying to
We've had stuff like left over, and sometimes they're nice enough to just give it to the people who tweet
Right,
anyway.
yeah.
So give it a shot, tweet it in, get some
Vark action on. It's cool.
Get your
I like
Vark
it.
on.
Better than Yahoo Answers.
Yeah, I like it.
So I am going to go with my first site.
Okay, do it.
It was actually given to me. You're just so excited.
Do it.
Do it then. This was given to me from my friend Laura.
Okay.
I was looking at business cards that she had made, and I wanted to make a business card immediately because I'd have none. It's so sad.
Which is bad.
So I went to moo.com, is where she showed me to go, and it is dope.
Yes.
So besides them having printing of all sorts of things like greeting cards, postcards, all sorts of cool printing things and products, they do awesome business cards. And what's really cool is that they're using indie artists. They're just using, artists that have lent their cool creations to the site. And so that you can go and mix and match and pick the different designs with different colors and stuff and make your own business cards out of them. So you can also do mini cards, those kind of hot,
little tiny ones.
Sexy Web 2.0 mini cards.
My friend Andrew Major is big on the Moo cards.
Yeah, they are super cool.
Loves Moo cards.
So I'm gonna get me some of these Moo cards because they're pretty cheap too. I mean, $21.99 for a 50 card pack, but they're really unique and the way that you want them, so it's pretty groovy. But again, I love it how it's catering to these independent artists, so that's always cool. I like to give back to the indie community because I love them.
Absolutely.
So Moo products are awesome, and getting business cards, I'll bring them in and show you guys. You can see some of the designs there.
Right.
There's just so many different cool.
And they have greeting cards, postcards.
Greeting cards, postcards, Christmas and holiday cards if you want to do that.
That's nice. That's a nice personal thing.
Which
and you can
I probably should do because I always forget.
Yeah.
Greeting
and you can also
cards.
integrate like your Flickr set. So if you're like a Flickr user, just put your Flickr in there.
Yeah, upload your own images. Of course, I forgot to mention that. You can do that as well.
And they're really smooth. Like, not like, oh, smooth, but I mean, they're
smooth. They talk to me in a smooth way.
The texture is really smooth. I like the paper that they're printed on.
Oh, you said you had some before.
I had some. They're a little outdated now, but I definitely had some, and I actually went. They had a party like a few years ago that I went to.
Oh, Moo did?
Yeah, and it was right here on down the street from here.
We're gonna visit them.
Yeah.
We'll visit
so
them
they've been around for a little while, but it seems like they've added a lot of stuff that.
Yeah, and their interface looks really sexy.
Yeah, it's a good name too.
Moo. It's a cow.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's my first site, and it's really cool, simple. Thanks, Laura, for showing us that.
Yes.
Let's do a commercial.
Yep.
Yeah? Commercial, we'll be right back.
We will BRB.
Yeah, that.
BRB.
Jeez.
This is how we do it.
Are you listening to Montel Jordan? That was a joke from the show.
Yeah, no, I actually thought it's a good song to have on my iPod.
From the 90s.
Yeah.
You should check out emusic.com/rad. You can get 14-day free trial and 35 free songs, which you need for that iPod because you're in the 90s.
Wait a minute. They might have like a mashup or a remix, like, this is how we do it.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Oh, geez. She's going to go. You should go emusic.com/rad. Don't get the stuff from the 90s. That's emusic.com/rad. Hey, we're back. emusic.com/rad. Use it. eMusic is awesome.
Yes, please do.
So someone in the chat room already forgot what to tweet for the contest.
Okay.
But we're not calling you out. We're just saying, I know, it happens. There's lots of information
There's
coming in.
There's a lot of stuff happening. And so just again, if you tweet at Vark and say,
at
you saw Vark.com featured on @Rad On The Web.
Right.
Please send me teas and stickers.
And stickers?
And stickers.
Please send me t-shirts and stickers.
Yeah, so the first
I think
10
the funniest
of you,
bits happen when we both just mess up words.
Yeah, because I can't speak English sometimes.
I can't either.
Yes.
I didn't earlier.
It just happens.
Uh-oh. Mr. Wazuuu, that means, okay, anytime we mess up, this should happen.
Yes.
How about that? Chat room, is that like? Okay, so anytime we make a mess up with our voice, that's gonna happen.
This just happens because we can't speak so often.
That is Mr. Wazuuu, or some people call him Mr.
Wazuuu.
Wazuuu? They don't call him that,
Okay,
do they?
I just made that up. I don't know.
Or some people call them Mr. Wazuuu.
I'm just going to call
Mr.
him.
Wazuuu is how I call it. I don't know. I think there's
Yes.
another pronunciation, but he's pretty awesome.
Anyway, moving on
to
the next site.
The show.
The actual show. I'm gonna go with tripit.com.
For 200. For 200.
For 200.
I'm gonna go with 2. Okay, what do you get? The answer is Daily Double.
Yes.
Sorry.
It organizes your travel, basically. So, I mean, all of us know how confusing traveling can be. You have, especially if you're planning a really big trip. My brother just went on his honeymoon, and so we had like the hotel stuff, the car rental, just a lot of stuff happening at one time. So that was just really hard. But I wish he would have used TripIt, because all it does is that it basically organizes all your traveling stuff into one kind of place. And you can share this with other people. Other people can see what your itinerary is. And it's also like a social networking thing. So it's kind of cool. You can see like if other people are going to be traveling to the same place that you are, and maybe you can bum a ride with them or stay with them or something like that if you would really like to. And another great way to use it also is you can email your itinerary.
There we go, Mr. Wazuuu.
Itinerary. I can't say that word. Sorry.
Itinerary. Oh,
itinerary. Whatever.
You didn't get Mr. Wazuuu. You're lucky.
Okay, good. But you could email those to plans@tripit.com. That's just like a more effective way. And if it's supported by one of the people who, there's a number of airlines, car rental companies, hotels, lodging, etc. that are supported by TripIt. So as long as it's supported, those things will be imported into your TripIt account and kind of all integrated, so you know what's going on when you're taking a trip to LA or to Toronto.
Hopefully not LA.
Or to
LA's dirty.
Yeah, wherever you're going.
Dirty LA.
And you could also update your travel information and use like your iCal calendar.
I never use iCal.
You know what? I don't either. I kind of wish
I like
they had
the integration's there, but I don't.
Yeah, I wish there was more
it.
like a Google Calendar integration or something like that.
Right, something that I'm actually
something
using
that
all the time.
Hopefully that's something that they'll kind of develop as time goes by.
Right. It kind of reminded me when you said like and sharing information. Remember that couch website? What was that couch website?
Oh, like couch surfing.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of that. Like,
couchsurfer.com.
hey, if we happen to be in the same area, why don't we?
Can I use your couch?
Hang out.